Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. We're breaking it down in the finger style. I'm going to teach you the melody first, and then I'm going to show you how the melody transforms into a chord melody with varying degrees of difficulty as well. If you've never played this style, this is a great introduction to it. We do baritone lessons on Wednesdays, ukulele Wednesday, Saturday, guitar on Monday. Subscribe if you're learning any one of these instruments. Printable tabs up here in the notes by becoming a Patreon. Additional links and information on how to learn in the description, including my email if you want some one-on-one lessons. All right, let's do it. Grab the baritone, brain and attention span, follow me on in, and let's pay tribute to the Christmas tree. Melody first. This is coming from the C major scale. 0, 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 3. Root here, first fret of the B string. So first four measures are up. If you were to sing this, the strum pattern that you would use would be a down, up, because it's in 3/4. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That would be the strumming pattern you would use. The melody is, oh Christmas tree, you stand in verdant beauty. Pretty high. Open, G string, and that's to get it off. It's a kickoff note. Oh, and then 1. First fret of the B string on the 1 beat. Oh, 1 and 2, 3. Play this one. 1 and 2, third beat. 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. And then we're going to the G7, third fret of the B, open E, first fret, open B. And so that has the most movement to it. It's 3, 0, 1, 0. Then we finish 3, 1. And you only hit this O if you're continuing. If you were to finish the song, you would land on that C note because that resolves it. So those first four measures. Next four come up and they're exactly the same. The only difference is the last note is going to be now the third fret of the E string. So you get... Okay, these four come up, and these four are unique. You're going to go 3, 0, 5, 3. And that's because the rhythm is 1 and 2, 3, and. Do, 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 do. You'll hit that 3, hit it again. So it's 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. And the rhythm's the same. It's do 1 and 2, well, 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and do, do, do. So the vocal phrasing here is a little different. It's do, 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 boom. 305, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. That brings up the last four, which are the same as the first four, just we're missing that last turnaround note. Do, 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 do. So that is a lot of repetition. We're going to see that a lot. Let's go ahead and play through that whole melody. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Love it. So let's harmonize that now. So watch this transformation. I want you to notice that the melody is still in the exact same place. It's the highest note. Your ear is going to really interpret the highest note as the melody in general. Now, there are some exceptions to that, but a general rule of thumb is the highest note is the melody note. Open up with that open, then we're going to make this C shape, and we're going to pluck these two strings together like this. We'll play the first fret again by itself, 1 and 2. And the thumb is going to pluck this string on the first beat and this string on the second beat. So you go 1 and 2. Sorry, this string on the second beat. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 3. Ring finger 3rd fret, pinch that with the open G string. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Make that C chord again, thumb on the low string. And this time, these two fingers are plucking the B and the E string together. 1 and 2, 3, 3rd beat, all by itself. Then the G7 comes up. That's it. So I'm plucking open and 3rd fret, open high E, get my finger on the 1st fret and strum all the way through with my thumb. Another good rule of thumb is if you want to hear the melody more, use your thumb. If there's no melody, just strum with your index finger. Can you hear the difference? The thumb really pulls the melody out. So you'll strum through with your thumb on the 2nd beat, open B string, and then you're going to make the C, but get your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, strum just those 3. Now the way to do this is you're going to use the E string like an aircraft carrier brake. If you've ever seen a plane land on an aircraft carrier, they put these ropes out, and that rope, or a trapeze, it's the net. You're going to hit that, lift up your pinky and do it again. Or you can thumb on the low string and then use these two fingers to pluck the G and the B string and go. It's a matter of taste. And then you would hit that open string, the open G note to turn it around for the next 4 measures. So these 4 measures, 1, 2, and 3. Well, it'd be 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the next 4 come up. You could play those exactly the same if you wanted to, because it's the same melody. But I wanted to show you how there's more than one ways to do this. So we start off exactly the same. But then instead of harmonizing this E note, we're going to harmonize this E note. So we're going to play 3-3 here, middle finger, ring finger, pluck the G string and, the D string and the B string together and slide to 5-5. Then just the B string and then 5-5. 1 and 2, and then drop that index finger down to play the open high E. Now you could just stay right there because this note and this note are the same. But playing the other one has this cool kind of drone effect. So you get, Now, the G7, again, you could play it the same. But we're going to add, if you can, we're going to add this chord here. 5, 7, 6. And this comes from this G7. We're going to go 3, 0, this G7, and then open B. So we get, just lift the middle finger up, open B, because then we're going to play 5 here and 7, 5 and 5, and then come back to start the next piece of music ahead. So just that 3rd measure, nice and slow, is going to be 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use my pinky on the 3rd fret because we're going to need that in the next little section. So again, you can play these 4 exactly the same as the first, with the exception of the last note, or you can play it like this. Again, I would like to reiterate, you can play 5, 6, 7, and 8 the same as 1 through 4. But if you're a little more advanced and you want to mix it up, you can do these 4, and it's a fun way to play the exact same melody, but use different harmony, just so you're having a little more fun playing it. From the top, here, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, do, do. A little faster. 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. Next 4 come up. Pinky 3rd fret. Make that C with your pinky on the 3rd fret. Strum through with your thumb. Lift your pinky, play open E, and then slide 5, 5, but this time we're on the G and the E string. 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 1. Sorry, 1. If you make this D minor, but get your pinky here on the 3rd fret, strum through all 4 strings with your thumb, and then pull off with your pinky because your index finger is already down. So make this just a regular D minor, but then put your pinky down. So that way when you pull off with the pinky, it goes to the 3rd fret there. This might be the hardest measure for everyone. I imagine it will be. A workaround would be to play 3 and then 3, 3 on the B and the E together. 1, 3, 1. So the alternative measure would look like this. The one that I like and I'll be playing will look like this. After that, you're going to hit that 1st fret and you're going to do the G7 pluck, open G string, 1st fret, 3rd fret of the B, and then roll over with that same finger to the 3rd fret of the high E. Let it ring out, 1st fret of the E, then you're going to make this C suspended idea with this F note here. So it's 2, 0, 1, 1. Right after you strum through, play open E, and then strum through with your thumb on a regular C. Then you'll hit the open G string to kick off the last 4 measures. So let's play through these 4 nice and slow, and we're going to count them. We get, including that kickoff note, 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3 and 1 and 2, 3, do, do, do. And now we are into the last 4. The last 4 is going to be a little different again. Now again, you could play this exactly like the first one if you wanted to. You could play that first one to play sections 1 through 4, 5 through 8, and 13 through 16. But here's a little different way to finish it. It's going to sound like this. Okay, so we're going to start off the same way we did do, do, do. That's a fun way to get things going. Do, 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 do. So that's been the same in every single version so far. Keep that pinky down, slide up to 5, 5. We're going to go 1 and 2, and then play it again on the 3rd beat. 1 and 2, 3, 1. Move it down to 3, 3, and do it again. This is an F note, which makes it a G7. Do, open high E, 1st fret plus the open G string, open B string, and then hammer on the 3, 3, 1, and then make this C chord and strum through with your thumb a little bit slower and really let that F note or C note ring out. So the last 4 nice and slow would be 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Let's put them all together. From the top, 1, 2. That was the rock and roll tree. Thank you for making it to the very end of the lesson here at 10thumbspro.com. We appreciate you learning with us. Like I said, baritones on Wednesday. We mix those baritone lessons with theory lessons as well, technique, rhythm, all that kind of stuff. Songs on Saturdays. Guitar on Monday. Think about becoming a Patreon. It's cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger, and it will accelerate your learning of that, I promise. Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Have a lovely day. These are the Jimi Hendrix style solo techniques with double stops. If you're interested, let me know. And until next time, have a lovely day. Life is good. Catch you on the flip side. Merry Christmas and a ho, ho, ho from me to you.